Hi. Good evening, everyone. So today we are proceed to our next
The
eighth video. But before we proceed, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Nunajwa. My metric number 1800635.
My name is Fong. My making number is 181560.
I am Gansutan, metric number 1775669.
My name is Lim Ling and my metric number is 17828.
Hi, my name is Nurfata Izati and my metric number is 180223.
Okay, so today we're going to proceed to the
Third novel, which is The Hunger Games, and
today we're going to discuss about the author,
which is the Susan
Susan Collins.
But before that, we want to say that everyone is present
Yeah,
for this video.
Okay. So who's gonna start first about?
Or maybe let me start first. So I'm going to say about her early life of the Susan, which is she is born in August 10, 1962 in Hartford, Connecticut. And she is an American television writer and author. She is the youngest of 4 children, and their family actually is keep moving from one state to another state, just like the previous author also. And she completed her Bachelor of Arts degree from Indiana University in 1985. After that, actually she is married to her husband, which is Charles. Charles is originally a resident of Shawn, Kansas, but after they married, they will both moved to Sandy Hook and Connecticut. And now they have 2 children, with his Charlie and Isabel. And whole family of them is actually practicing Christians. Actually, she is also a best-known author of the New York Times, and the best-selling series is included the Underland Chronicles and the Hunger Games trilogy, which is 3 books, which is the Hunger Games first one, and the Catching Fire, and the Mockingjay.
Then I would like to talk about a little bit about his publication. The first publication is George the Overlander, which he published on 2003. The book is about the children epic fantastic novel, which about 11 years old George they start being live along with her grandmother and sister in the New York City. Then continue to the story of the novel. He published again Geoff with the Province of Ben on 2004, which is the continuity of the story which they have been gone through another war which is called the Center Part. Then another book come out after that, which is the George with the Curse of the Warm Blood. Then the fourth book is a Geoff with the Marker of Secret, and the last book is a Geoff with a coat or cloud, which in the end the Geoff will be face a punishment and he meet the big red.
Okay, let me proceed. Has anybody told about the career? No, not yet. Okay, so about the career, Collins' career begin in 1991 as a writer for children's television show. Why are you laughing? Okay, then she worked on several television shows for Nickelodeon, including Clarissa Explain It All, The Mystery Files of Shelby Woo, Little Bear, and Oswald. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so next she didn't write the children's book Little Bear, which is sometimes mistaken as her own books, because before this she worked several because she writes for children television show, not books. Okay. Then she received Writer Guild of America nomination in animation for co-writing the critically acclaimed Christmas special Santa Baby.
Santa Baby.
Santa Baby.
Santa Baby?
Yeah, Santa Baby. The Christmas special. Okay. Next, after meeting children's author James, which is James Proymos, while working on the kids WB show Generation Work, Colin was inspired to write children's book herself. So after she become a writer for children television show, next she becomes a writer for children's book. Okay, her inspiration for Gregor the Overlander, the first book of the New York Times best-selling series, The Underland Chronicles, came from Alice in Wonderland. When she was thinking about how one was more likely to fall down a manhole than a rabbit hole, and would find something other than a tea party. Okay. So between 2003 and 2007, she wrote the 5 books of the Underland Chronicles, Gregor the Overlander, Gregor the Prophecy of Pan, Gregor and the Curse of the Warm Bloods, Gregor and the Marks of the Secrets, and lastly, Gregor and the Code of Law. During that time, Colin also wrote a rhyming picture book. I think that's all for the career. Maybe she has
Others.
others. Okay. I think that's enough for me.
Okay, so I would like to tell you about where she got the inspiration to make this type of book. So for the Hunger Games, it has a trilogy of these 3 types of Hunger Games. The series. The Hunger Games was inspired by the Greek myth of Theseus and the Minotaur. So for the next is she got another inspiration. Was her father's career in the Air Force, which gave her the sense of poverty, starvation, and also the effects of the war. So that's why she made this book based on her father's career's experience. So that is where she got the inspiration. So for the second book, Catching Fire,
Almost same with
almost same, which is the consequence of the Hunger Games. So that is how she got the inspiration to propose this book.
For me, I get a different opinion from you. Because I get some information that she want to write the Hunger Games book is actually come from small stories that happened in her daily life. So basically, it's like the story is one night she was lying in the bed and she was channel serving between reality TV programs and actual war coverage. So on one channel there's a group of young people competing for she don't even know, and on the next there's a group of young people fighting in an actual war. So she was really tired and the lines between these stories started to blur in a very unsettling way. That's the moment when Candice, which is the main character story, came to her. So actually she is feeling blur between the 2 groups of the people who is in the real war and the next one is the fact war. So and she says that she believes he felt a great responsibilities and urgency about educating his children about war, which is the story in the channel that she watched. So he would take us frequently to places like battlefields and war monuments. It would start back with whatever had precipitated the war and move up through the battle war you were standing in and through that and after that. So actually it was a very comprehensive tour guide experience in the channel that she watched when she get inspirations through this story. So throughout the life we basically heard about the war, but this is not in the Malaysia.
Maybe you are right because his father is the lieutenant colonel of the military officer.
Her father. I would like to add on a bit is in the first release of the Hunger Games is actually on September 2008 by the Scholastic Press. So after that she only come with the second book and the third book, and I think because of this series already make her become a millionaire as
Yeah,
a very rich person.
so the next one I would like to talk about the wealth that she get for the moment now. So the Collins actually now his net worth stands at 80 million Singapore dollar for the now. So she has generated most of her wealth through the sales of her novel and also writing screenplays for several TV shows. So she began her writing career and as specializing in the children plays. So she actually earned money through this kind of the books. So I think she will get some pensionate to continue this kind of books.
I think we already know her career life, early life, and publication, personal life, and how rich she is. So I think that's enough for today's video.
So the next one.
Next will be the character of the Hunger Game.
Okay.
So let us
Okay.
wait for the next week.
Okay,
So
thank
that's
you.
all for today. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.